Hello and welcome to your very first console app program you're going to make, and it's just like a hello world program. It's pretty easy, so open your Visual Studio after you've done your setup. You're going to go File, New Project. You're going to choose Visual C Sharp. You're going to go console.net framework, and I'm going to change the name to O2 input output -a, and then that'll change it there. Make sure you set your location to your E drive, but on my computer it's called D drive. So it's the E drive, and then you should have your name, and then programming, and then the C sharp. You'll notice I have a C sharp. I don't use the hashtag sign because you shouldn't be using hashtag signs when you're doing directories. So you browse to find that. I'm going to hit cancel because I've already got it open, and eventually it's going to come up like this. So I've already had it set up. Now, we're going to do a little bit of talking about your first console program, in that you don't have to understand everything to start with. We're kind of learning from the inside out. You know, this stuff, you don't need to understand it. This is where we get all kinds of information from pre-made stuff in C sharp. This is the namespace. You will notice that there's a curly bracket, an opening and closing curly bracket for namespace, and Visual Studio is nice. It sets it up that way. Then we've got a class, which you'll learn more about classes later, but you don't need to learn that much right now. And the class's name is program, and it's in green. And then within our class called program, we have our main method or our main function. Okay, so this is where we're going to do all our work inside these two curly brackets. And again, dotted lines to join your curly brackets. Because a lot of times things break down if you got one too many curly brackets or one too few, so these dotted lines kind of help you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to type console, and you'll notice it's red because I started typing something wrong. And the great thing about Visual Studio is it's got intelligent typing, so I can just hit console. I can double click it, or I could hit enter, and it comes up. And then we've got a dot, and then a bunch of other things that come from console. Now, just like with this is a class, console is a class, and it's a class that comes with C sharp. It's already pre-made stuff. We're making this class. This is a pre-made one, the console class. And there's a bunch of methods in the console class that we can use, and that's what you're seeing here is a big bunch of list of methods. And we're going to do something called write line. And so I start typing, and then right away I can hit the down arrow and I can hit enter. And I can do a bracket, and then nice of them, but they put in two brackets, and you see there's a red there, so it says there's an expected semicolon, so I'm going to put a semicolon. Now when you're doing console write, a lot of times, sometimes we'll write numbers, sometimes we'll do variables, but right now we're going to write a string, which is basically a bunch of characters, so a sentence. So I'm just going to say, hello, I'm the computer. Period. Now, you can see there's still this, and it's expecting something. We do have this, we do have this. Do you notice we've got a quotation mark there? We didn't end it with a quotation mark. So all strings need to get wrapped in a quotation mark. Now, if you watch very quickly here, you'll see that it's going to write out, hello, I'm a computer, when I run the program. And my console actually came out on my second screen, so you didn't see it at all. But it went on and off really fast. So what I need to do is I need to run also from the console class. I need to write a dot, and then I'm going to do a read key. And then brackets again for a method, followed by a semicolon. So now I'm going to run it, and I'll have to drag it over because it pops up on my other screen. And here it is. Hello, I'm a computer. So that's the first line of code. First line of code got written here, and this is a form of output. And the second line of code is it's waiting for me to touch a key on my keyboard for it to end. So I'm just going to hit any key, and then it's over. So let's review again. We've got a class here, and then we've got a main method. Our main method is called main. And don't worry about these words for now. And same with the string, square bracket, square bracket args. Don't worry about that stuff for now. And then we've got a console class with a write line method, and we're printing out a string. And then we have a read key. Okay, so that is our first console application. Thanks for watching.